For those of you watching, we're about to battle against their new and improved San Carlo class. Battleship. It has double 9.4-inch guns. Got a little bit more speed than the last class. 4 6-inch, 4 5.3s. That just doesn't make sense. And 6 1.7s. Okay. He's gonna get annihilated though. He got caught by the main fleet. America's main fleet, I mean. Just he's gonna get annihilated. We might take some damage though. All right, we're gonna take some battle formations right now. We smoke them out just so they don't get any easy shots with their 9-inch cannons while everyone gets in formations. It's a little bit of a cluster fuck right now. We're making sure the SS Juice class is gonna take point, as I believe those super mounted 6-inch cannons are really overpowered in these 1895 times. Next we got the Lincoln class battleship Dreadnought, really old, as you can see, as the displacement and total overall design. Then we got the Iron Wall battleship, Dreadnought. You can guess why I call it the Iron Wall. Sporting 12-inch cannons, though. Almost forgot. I mean, they're huge. Probably the first 12-inch cannons of the 1890s. Followed up by the Benjamin-class old heavy cruiser. This was the predecessor to the Deju's class. Old, but still not out. Then followed up by 2 Chicago classes. As we know, they're deadly. They're Liga veterans, and they're also veterans. Deadly ships, the Chicago classes. And last but not least, the Fargo class. It's a coastal defense ship, but definitely could do some work. This is a Detroit class running a screen, along with the other Detroit class. Now I see the SS Chasington. This is a new ship that we made, right? The chase ship. I got annoyed by all the times they run away, and I decided to make a ship designated just for chasing. Can reach a top speed of 21 knots. Most of its armament is aimed towards the front. Sporting 4-inch cannons, just enough to do damage, but not enough to break my bank. Nobody has hit anything yet. I'm really shocked, to be honest. Now we're gonna slow down the main group to 9 knots as they're now in battle formations. It's a nice battleship. I mean, I like this battleship. It's a good design, somewhat. They made some little mistake with the 5.3s. They should have just put more 6s on there. And he's just getting into range of those 3 inches. There's a lot of 3-inch cannons on the main battle group. Get that right off the bat. The Juice class, that's the first blood with the 6-inch cannon at that. Ooh, you seen those 12s? Wow, those 12 inches are massive. And you'll be very lucky if you get hit by one of those 12s.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.
I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious.
Front end. What was that? That was a 6-inch. Must had to be another 6-inch, maybe. Had to be. Yeah, he's cutting it hard to the left. He's already in a retreat. I mean, he should have been in a retreat the whole time, but there's no retreat. There's no getting away. He can only go 16 knots, and especially now he just took that massive hit in the front end, taking on all that water, weighing him down. Blew out his torpedo hold, but still has 6 more, probably in the rear. Whoa, again. He only got 2 more torpedoes left. That's why I don't hold torpedoes in battleships or heavy cruisers at that. They're not meant to have torpedoes. It's a bad design overall, I think. No, honestly, we can let's send in the screen. We're gonna send in the Detroit class screen for the torpedoes. Maybe they can let off some torpedoes, but I doubt it. They'll get there in time. They got this Carlos down. Yeah, range found. They got the range. They're all working together right now. Whoa. Pause it for a second. I have a bad feeling about those. Continue. I really thought the chasing pin was gonna get nailed. Ooh. Eleven and a half inch main deck. Wow. Oh, main belt. I'm surprised we even penetrated it. Look at that shell. That was a huge shell. That'd be a 9. Shells are bouncing off too. Let's make sure we use AGs, guys. We don't want any bounces. Even though some of the older ships, the shells, even if they're AGs, they're gonna bounce regardless, as they're older shells and they don't have a soft cap on the end of the shell or anything like that. They just have powder. Look at how many blocks he's getting. Hold. And wait for it. Some of these guys are holding their fire because of the Detroit class coming in. Casington is running a screen. Pretty good at it, to be honest. As the battleship is so focused on hitting him, he ain't hitting nothing at all. Okay. Like shooting spitballs at this damn thing. Everything's bouncing off. All these shells just bouncing off. Bing, 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 bing. That's why we're sending in the Detroit class. All that firepower shooting at him, man. You should be lit aflamed right now. Everything should be on fire. Damn old shells I'm using, and he just hit the chasing tent. What is the chasing tent doing, dude? You're running a really bad screen right now, man. I guess keep doing. No, actually, maybe he's right. No, the chasing tent's right. He's running a really good screen, matter of fact. He's sacrificing himself. So the Detroit class can get in. If you're not following, please follow. Helps the channel out. Give you a shout out. And he keeps hitting the chasing tent. About to have the Chasington back off. He's already taken on a little too much damage here. Starting to look at the Detroit class, he's starting to realize they're coming in a little too close. I think it's just too many splashes that, you know, that's causing an issue. Other splashes, yeah, 43%. So let's just cut this all off for a second. Basington, why don't you just keep doing what you're doing. Now going to shoot, and then shoot. Detroit, you're almost there. Worse. Only has one torpedo left. That's very good for the Detroit. Little old ship. 871 tons. It's gonna take down that 8,000 ton ship. You know, 10 times his size. David and the Goliath right here, buddy. Oof. While they're supporting, he's getting support fire from the main fleet. The special forces come in to do the job. Detroit class. One of the worst ships in the fleet, arguably, some may say. But we've seen a Detroit class take down a battleship before under the same circumstances, actually worse circumstances. Here goes fish one. I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna take this Detroit class, detach him, and it's his turn to go in board. Whoa. He was just nailed by the 9-inch cannon. Wow. See if that fish works though. Very important for that fishy to hit. There it is. Nailed him in the rear. I was hoping to get some rudder damage, but I'll take it. Nice. He let go of the other ones. Good job, man. Retreat. You did your job. Damn. He took massive damage. He's the original Detroit class too. Did a good job, man. Get out of there, man. Hopefully he can make it alive. And the dud. It was a dud. Damn it. Man, he's just barely hanging on, getting out of there. It's your turn. Torpedo away, and it was a really bad shot. Your cadets. It should be actually better than the other one. You sent the other ones out. Have them bust. Come on. Whoa! That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Good job. No mercy, just continue the onslaught. Send in some more. Took out his rudder, took out his engine. That was amazing. There goes the others. Retreat. Nice. It's done. Once again, the Detroit class takes an MVP award. He's getting his revenge on the little one. That Detroit class is still burning, barely alive. This battleship should be sunk already, but they're taking care of that flooding pretty good, man. You should be sunk. This whole floorboard is fucking sinking. Look at this Detroit class, though. Real MVP, man. The real MVP. Completely annihilated. Barely floating. Gonna have to be completely rebuilt. 75% crew losses. Holy shit. Basically, though, 75.5 is just growing because the ship is just burning. That is crazy. I've never seen that much crew losses and the ship is still running. 75, 76. Come on, guys, put the fire out. That battleship only 30% crew losses. Crazy. After all the hits it's taken. 77s, 7.2. There it is. Finally sunk that fucking behemoth. No, that thing was a beast. Did the most damage throughout. 24,000 damage, and that was 18,000 straight from that Detroit class right here. Real MVP. And the Chasington took 6,000 as well. Took 2 hits from that 9-inch cannon. This thing took 3 hits from that 9-inch cannon. This Detroit class did 11,000 damage with the torpedoes alone, with the ammunition detonation. The Juice class comes in third, of course, along with this last but not least Detroit class that was the MVP. Even though he did the most damage, he made the difference happen. He was the beginning of the fire. Good job throughout. And these guys, though, I mean, pathetic. All misses.